Alliance. I'm a coin carrying member. We have all these laws on how to create wealth. The one thing they don't tell you is that going after stability and money can make you a slave to the system, and it can make you compromise what you truly believe in. I don't need a single dollar to the system, and I don't need a single dollar. I just need every single person that's willing to go back outside the wire every single day. I don't tell you is that going after stability and money can make you a slave to the system, and it can make you compromise what you truly believe in. I don't need a single dollar. I just need every single person that's willing to go back outside the wire every single day, to wear a blue collar and just go into work every single day and feed their families. Those are the people that I need. Follow me and we will bring the whole fucking system down. Follow me and we will bring the whole fucking system down. Follow me and we will bring the whole fucking system down. I am honorable, and you can ask any Marine who served with me for 17 years. I dare you to ask them all and find out what I'm made of. We're just getting started.
So what do you think? Now take it from me. Here, you see, I'm retired Air Force. I did 20 years of service. Yes, and you know what? I didn't become woke really until after I retired out the military, and I started to see things a little differently when you're out of the smoke. See, when you're in the smoke, sometimes you're blind. And then sometimes, you know, it takes you to go ahead and dig further into the very thing that you were serving in, that you will be able to see, my goodness, what the world was going on. Where was I at? Well, this particular Marine.
I want to pause real quick. When he said that when you're in the smoke, you're kind of blind. And I just had like a quick flashback of what DMX said. The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog. How you gonna see him when you living in the fog? The snake, the rat, the cat, the dog. Y'all remember that, John?
He got to a place where he realized that some decision makings that were happening, he didn't agree with. And he decided to forfeit all. 17 years of service. Leaving 3 years, he said, you can have it. I don't want the retirement. You heard what he said. I think that right there is a heroic move, a power move. Even they see Europeans that are in these governmental systems and see the corruptions and how things happen, that they are willing to speak out. Very few, though. See, the whistleblowers are very few. Those who are willing to stand up for something are very few. But all he was saying, really, that you need to understand is that these guys up here who sits around these big tables are not willing to put their life on the line, let alone their kids' life on the line, to go out here and die for a cause. They rather sit there and be amen. Amen everything. A-M-E-N, not amen. They rather go ahead and be a yes man. They rather be ones right there who, instead of speaking with the truth of the matter of what is going on, they rather go ahead and agree.
And see, this is also why, you know, see, these bots out here are yes man. You know what I mean? Because deep down inside, you know, some of them know what they're doing is absolutely wrong. But at the same time, I need that job at Walmart. I need that job at, you know, at this law firm or at the supermarket. I got to feed my kids. I need those food stamps. So people going to sell out, man, just so they can eat.
I've been in that military for 20 years and I've seen it happen time and time again.
20 years, y'all.
Now, this guy right here, people will tell you, old Sarge, they knew I stood up for what was right and I would speak out for what was wrong. You know, I would have people shake their head and was very skeptical of how did I make it 20 years in the military and have to tell your commander, tell your OIC, officer in charge, or whomever's above you, that the things that are going on are BS. I had to do it. Now, the thing about it is that taking a stand, he decided to go ahead and go about it his way. Which
I want to hear, what's your channel? A Virgin? Divergent. I want to hear your opinion because I know you did some time in the military. I want to know, did you see this interview with this guy? I'm going to show you, I'm going to back it up. This is the guy right here. Did you see this interview? You know, this guy right here, he's willing to risk it all. You know, he basically became a whistleblower now. So he just flushed down 17 years in the Marines. You know what I mean? So now he's like a Edward Snowden. You know, and in fact they even offered. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. They offered him 3 years of retirement if he keep his mouth shut. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
I have been relieved of my command, but I am still a United States Marine. Currently, I am not pending legal action. I think the plan was to hide me away for 3 years, let an investigation take place, but not send me to a board of inquiry where they would have separated me on other than honorable conditions. And so I had the choice where I could remain silent, keep my retirement for 3 years, and quite honestly, live the dream for not many responsibilities in terms of 3 years. And so I had the choice where I could remain silent, keep my retirement for 3 years, and quite honestly, live the dream for not many responsibilities in terms of leaning into the next thing, if that's what I so chose. The other thing is, in terms of donations, lots of people have set up GoFundMe pages.
As you can see, you heard what he said. He had a choice to remain silent for 3 years, and he'd be good. But see, the thing is, right? Let's just say if he would have took that deal. All right, you know what? I'll remain silent for 3 years so I can keep whatever the fuck they're gonna give him. Pension, money, some type of funds, right? They can still fuck around and kill his ass. So you gotta understand, y'all. You gotta understand this. You're gonna die regardless. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, I grew up, you know, with that saying, I grew up hearing that saying, death before dishonor. You know, it was always something that I heard. When I was young, of course, I didn't know what it really meant. You know what I mean? I knew what it meant, but I didn't know what it really meant. And so, you know, as you got older and more wiser, and then you realize, you know, what this world is all about. But it's all about, what that means is, for those that don't understand, death before dishonor, it's all about, what's that old saying? You should stand, you got to stand with something when you'll fall for anything. You know, you death before dishonor, you will understand that this is a simulation anyway. This is just a fucking game. You want to exit. So, with that being said, why not exit with your soul? You know what I'm saying? Don't leave your soul behind, this motherfucker. You know what I mean? You know, it's bad enough we got to deal with the shit like this guy. Even he served 17 years in the Marines. He done already said that he done killed. You could just imagine how many people he done killed. You know, serving and giving 17 years to the beast. They just use you as a pawn. You see him playing chess. You know what I mean? Because that's what this is. It ain't nothing but a chess game, you know, and he's a pawn. They just use him to go out there and do their dirty work. You know, they're not gonna go do it. So they'll hire you to do it. This is a hierarchy thing. Just like the reptilians not gonna go out there and gang stalk nobody with no red shirt on. They gonna hire the bots to do it. They gonna hire your neighbor to do it. They gonna give him a gift card, pay him $500 a week to go out and harass somebody with this stupid ass community surveillance and all this police crap shit, police state that's going on out here in these streets. If you don't know about that now, then I don't know where you've been. Obviously, you're not being targeted. Obviously, you haven't been doing your homework if you don't know what's going on in this world. And you best believe there's a lot of people that don't know what's going on in this world. I don't even believe all this bullshit about people waking up. But there are a few. There are a few that's waking up. And obviously, he's one of them. But at the same time, the percentage is small. Extremely fucking small. You know what I mean? Because I haven't ran into a woke soul yet, and I'm outside all the time. You know what I'm saying? And everywhere I go, they send nothing but bots in my simulation. Dead people. Like the little kid said, I see dead people. Yeah, I see them every day.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. When you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand.
Now, y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Those are the very minds that we're trying to save. But until then, until we save the minds of these carpenters and these military militia people and doctors and lawyers, those people are our enemy because they will do anything to defend this system.
Then, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged.
They're not.
And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. So hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. Inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system that they will fight to protect it. Most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. Enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. Enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged.
Now, see, real quick, I was just talking to a brother that I know the other day, and he was telling me, he was talking about the barcode, and I said, they're going to put a barcode in your forehead. He said, I'm ready for it.